Hi guys. We're going to finish up today with one example of subtracting. Just like our adding example, I'm going to show you both the combining like terms method and the method that's like elimination. Now, again, I can tell that this is a subtraction problem because when I look in between my two parentheses, I see a minus sign. So that's where you're looking to see what type of problem this is. On a subtraction problem, before you choose which method you're going to use, before you write out the problem, even maybe like transferring it from your textbook onto your piece of paper or from Delta Math onto your paper, there's one like pre-step that you have to do. This is the most important thing about subtracting. And it is that you have to take that subtraction sign and you're going to distribute it to everything in the second parentheses, the one that's after the minus sign. So it's like taking a -1 and distributing it. And everything in the second parentheses, they're all going to change their signs. So the 3x squared can change to a minus 3x squared. The minus 5x is going to change to a plus 5x, and then the plus 6 changes to a minus 6. So notice that I even wrote it in red to make a really, really big deal about this. We changed the sign of everything in the second parentheses. And guys, that's like the only thing that's different about adding and subtracting. In subtracting, you have to distribute the negative sign, and then basically becomes an adding problem. I'm going to combine like terms, so I'm going to combine together my 1x squared with my minus 3x squared. 1 minus 3 is negative 2x squared. I'm going to combine together my minus 6x and my now plus 5x. Negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1x. And then finally, I'll combine together my positive 5 and my now negative 6, which is also a negative 1. And so here's my final answer for this question. Again, if you prefer method number 2, which was similar to elimination, where you stack them on top of each other, that's great. But don't subtract. Never subtract. Remember, even when we were doing elimination, I never had you subtract. I had you multiply the second problem by a -1 so that you weren't subtracting. So same thing here. Distribute that negative sign. Change all of the signs in that second parentheses and make it an adding problem. The reason why is about halfway through the problem, you might forget that you're subtracting and you might start adding instead, and then you're going to get the wrong answer. So very, very important that you changed all the signs. I wrote them in red again, make a huge deal about it. And then we're just going to add straight down. So again, 1 minus 3 is -2. Negative 6 plus 5 is -1. And positive 5 minus 6 is also -1. Okay, so distribute your negative first, and then it's just adding. This concludes all of our videos for today.